am Pinstar, and this is 2 Point Campus Strategy and Tactics Deep Dive. So today we're going to go to the next of our Space Academy classes, Cheese-Moongery. Yes, now Cheese-Moongery is a unique class for a couple of different reasons, and a couple of really good reasons. So Cheese-Moongery has a really bad base levels of fees. And in here, it's only $6,000. And this is a normal thing. So this is a 3-year course with only a $6,000 admission. That may seem like it is really bad, but that doesn't account for the fact of how you make money via ancillary methods. The actual classroom itself makes you money. It's kind of like a archaeology, except not with objects that you have to sell off. It just gives you extra cash when they go to class. Allow me to demonstrate. We have 2 Cheese-Moongery classes going on at the same time here. So here we go. At the end of the class, we made $14,000 here and $15,000 there. It's based on how well the students learn in each class. So obviously, better equipment, better teachers, and whatnot will get you better bucks. So do not be dissuaded by the low tuition costs for these guys. Not to mention, there's even more benefits to this. Also, here is my ideal setup for this. We've got ourselves 2 odd slugs, crematorium here, cheese refiner in the middle. We've got 3 tasting stations and 3 slug stations. Now the crematorium only requires a 6x4, but you're gonna want the larger size here in order to fit everything in, because all of these are learning boosters. I wouldn't go too crazy to fit the 3rd old slug in there, because they're the only 2%er, but you do need at least 1 for homework purposes. The other fantastic thing about Cheese-Moongery, the students themselves, the Cheese-Moongers, who all have the cheesy fragrance ability, which exudes a pleasing smell. Well, the one thing, and I'm actually kind of doing it wrong here, they seem to be immune to their own good smell, but in the proximity of non-Cheese-Moonger students, you get the whiff of cheese boost, which is a temporary 10% happiness. Now, unlike the, say, funny business students, they don't need to do some kind of special action to trigger a wave of their benefit. Just being near them gives everybody near them the whiff of cheese who isn't them. I'm actually kind of playing this suboptimally right now. I realize by gathering all of my Cheese-Moongers in one place, you really need to have them dispersed throughout campus so that they're making everybody else happy. But that's not the only good thing about the Cheese-Moonger class. There's more. There's a lot more. So you know me and self-contained classes. Well, this is a beauty of a self-contained class. 3-year class, 6 instances of the Cheese-Moonger room, 3 instances of the science room. That's it. It is perfectly self-contained at a 32. And the other nice thing is, and this is, I think, the first class that doesn't actually use your lecture hall at all. So this is all perfectly self-contained. There's no reason to try and hook this into something else. Just run it at a 32 and you'll be golden. Now, as far as homework goes, most of the homework is pretty well taken care of. You've got your standard library fare, all of your science room stuff. The only sort of outside thing that you really need is the cosmic power wash, but that's something you'd want to be placing anyway. So homework assignments are not a problem. They do not demand any non-classroom rooms to do all their assignments. So they're really low maintenance. They're really high profit. Disregard the tuition fees. In fact, you can use the tuition fees lever to get more students out of the thing and not really lose that much because the base is not that high. So yeah, and it's a hard difficulty, but hard difficulty is manageable. I really, really like Cheese-Moongery. You definitely want to mix it with other classes in your campus, but definitely highly recommend this one. Even if the classrooms are a little bit space hoggy, that's okay. They're worth the time and investment. So if you guys liked this episode and you want to see more like it, go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and leave me a comment. Good, bad, or indifferent, your feedback's always welcome. So until next time, it's been Pinstar signing out. See ya!